Yo, it's your boy Dctree, and this is Dctree-Nation, the channel on YouTube that covers hoops and heroes. And today we're talking hoops, talking about San Antonio Spurs, y'all. And look, we made a trade. Yay. 6'7" guard, another guard named Tomas, something or another. Needless to say, when I first heard about this trade, I was a little surprised.
Yeah, that's it? That's the best you got?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
And then I did my research, to be fair to the Spurs, and I realized that, this was probably going to be a salary dump, probably was going to be a buyout situation, and that, heck, we got a second round pick. And hey, I'm a fan of second round picks, especially when you put them in the hands of the San Antonio Spurs front office. So I was happy to hear that until I saw that the pick isn't activated till 2027.
What the?
Oh yeah. So you got a bit of a wait before we can use that daggone thing. But before I jump too deep into it, if you like my content, please sub to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that bell for more videos. Thank you so much for the continued support. Okay, let me preface this video of saying, it's not a bad trade. We really didn't get better, we really didn't get worse. It's just one of those moves, one of those kind of low-key business moves that could spark another move. But as of this video, and things move quickly, nothing really is happening. So it could put the Spurs in position for another move. So if that's the case, then, of course I stand corrected. But as it stands right now, it just seems like we just, becoming the gurus of the second round pick. And I don't mind getting second round picks, but man, could we get a second round pick in this year's draft or next year's draft or, at least 2025? Both our second round picks, the one that we got when we traded Forbes, that's 2028, and the one we just got is 2027. And I'm like, man, we need help now. We need players now. And I know teams aren't going to be willing to give up their picks in current draft years, but man, could it at least been like 2024 or something? And also, man, don't get me wrong, I was not in love with Juancho. Obviously he's going to be a role player at best, but I'm just not a fan. Like I said in the Pirtle video, check that link above. I'm just not a fan of giving up size on a team that struggles with having size. Although this guy wasn't much of a player, he didn't really get a fair shake with the Spurs at all. And I'm like, we kind of just gave him up for a player that we're going to cut and a second round pick that's kind of irrelevant right now without giving this man some burn. Now, maybe he was just terrible in practice, and then Pop was just like, hey, this guy doesn't have any worth. Let's get rid of him and get a pick. Now, that's possible because obviously he's a journeyman. So I get that. But again, giving up size when we don't really have size is just kind of perplexing to me. Him being on the team for the rest of the year wouldn't have hurt us. He was coming off the books in the summer anyway. So we're not going to explore the possibility that he may give us something? I just don't know if trading him was, really made any difference. Now you can make the argument like, Dctree, you tripping, man. This dude is sorry. Okay, yeah. But I hope y'all get where I'm going. And it kind of reminds me of the whole Luka thing. Like, people were glad we got rid of Luka, but I'm still kind of salty over that because I'm like, yo, we don't have size. If Pirtle goes down, twists his ankle, health protocols, our whole team changes. Because from there, Landale, his health is inconsistent. He just seemed like he's having bad luck, to be honest with you. I wouldn't even consider him injury prone. But outside of Landale, we're looking pretty ugly up front because Collins looks good, but Collins can't stay healthy. He has to prove to me year and a half, no injuries. All next season, no injuries for the most part, before I consider him not to be injury prone. So I'm like, man, you know, where's the Spurs confidence coming from with this front line? Unless they got some plans or some ideas, you know, like I said before, the trade or something. You know, this trade right here, I mean, it's not a bad trade, but it's not a good one either. So it's just kind of like, okay, I see what you did there. All right, guys, that's it for this one. Check out the other videos on the channel, and don't forget to check me out in the comments and let me know if you think this is a good trade or if this is just the beginning. We'll probably find out in the next 15 to 20 hours if the Spurs are setting something else up. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.